I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His NB is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His NB on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct.
Yes.
And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Man.
That's right.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Oh, dude, the Spits. Absolutely love this record. You know what? I've been getting hyped listening to it, getting ready for our match, Saturday, December 28th at Mr. Small's. We're teaming up with amateur wrestler Reese Hayes again, you know? He'd be suplexing fools like crazy, you know he's sick.
Yeah, dude, I'm not worried about that match, dude. Our opponents, they suck. I'm really into this Mexican novella right now. Jose Emilio Pacheco, great stuff. Just please, let me get back to it, man.
Look who it is. Braden St. James and KC Ward. At Fungus Books and Records? I didn't even know you two punks knew how to read. Listen, I can't wait for me and Junie Underwood and Jack Pollock to beat the crap out of you two losers and amateur wrestler Reese Hayes at Get Warmer on the 28th.
You know, Nick's Wilde, it's no secret that everyone knows you're a Nickelback fan. So how about you go out that back door right where you came from and just screw right off?
Nickelback fan, KC Ward, you think? Or get out of here! Hey. Oh. No.
See ya, Get Warmer.
I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His NB is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His NB on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct.
Yes.
And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Man.
That's right.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Oh, dude, the Spits. Absolutely love this record. You know what? I've been getting hyped listening to it, getting ready for our match, Saturday, December 28th at Mr. Small's. We're teaming up with amateur wrestler Reese Hayes again, you know? He be suplexing fools like crazy, you know he's sick.
Yeah, dude, I'm not worried about that match, dude. Our opponents, they suck. I'm really into this Mexican novella right now. Jose Emilio Pacheco, great stuff. Just please, let me get back to it, man.
Look who it is. Brandon St. James and KC Ward. At Fungus Books and Records? I didn't even know you two punks knew how to read. Listen, I can't wait for me and Junie Underwood and Jack Pollock to beat the crap out of you two losers and amateur wrestler Reese Hayes at Get Warmer on the 28th.
You know, Nick's Wilde, it's no secret that everyone knows you're a Nickelback fan. So how about you go out that back door right where you came from and just screw right off?
Nickelback fan, KC Ward, you cheats. Or get out of here. Hey. Oh. No.
See ya, Get Warmer.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His NB is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His NB on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct.
Yes.
And you know where we can combine that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Man.
That's right.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Oh, dude, the Spits. Absolutely love this record. You know what? I've been getting hyped listening to it, getting ready for our match, Saturday, December 28th at Mr. Small's. We're teaming up with amateur wrestler Reese Hayes again, you know? He be suplexing fools like crazy, you know he's sick.
Yeah, dude, I'm not worried about that match, dude. Our opponents, they suck. I'm really into this Mexican novella right now. Jose Emilio Pacheco, great stuff. Just please, let me get back to it, man.
Look who it is. Brandon St. James and KC Ward. At Fungus Books and Records? I didn't even know you two punks knew how to read. Listen, I can't wait for me and Junie Underwood and Jack Pollock to beat the crap out of you two losers and amateur wrestler Reese Hayes at Get Warmer on the 28th.
You know, Nick's Wilde, it's no secret that everyone knows you're a Nickelback fan. So how about you go out that back door right where you came from and just screw right off?
Nickelback fan, KC Ward, you cheats. Or get out of here. Hey. Oh.
See ya, get warmer.
I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His NB is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His NB on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And, you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct. And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Mayhem.
That's right.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Oh, dude, the Spits. Absolutely love this record. You know what? I've been getting hyped listening to it, getting ready for our match. Saturday, December 28th at Mr. Smalls. We're teaming up with amateur wrestler Reese Hayes again, you know? He be suplexing fools like crazy, you know he's sick.
Yeah, dude, I'm not worried about that match, dude. Our opponents, they suck. I'm really into this Mexican novella right now. Jose Emilio Pacheco, great stuff. Just, please, let me get back to it, man.
Look who it is. Brandon St. James and KC Ward. At Fungus Books and Records? I didn't even know you two punks knew how to read. Listen, I can't wait for me and Junie Underwood and Jack Pollock to beat the crap out of you two losers and amateur wrestler Reese Hayes at Get Warmer on the 28th.
You know, Nick's Wilde, it's no secret that everyone knows you're a Nickelback fan. So how about you go out that back door right where you came from and just screw right off?
Nickelback fan, KC Ward, you think or get out of here. Hey. Oh. No.
See ya, get warmer.
gay?
And his envy.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His Envy is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His Envy on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct. And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Mayhem.
That's right.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Oh, dude, the Spits! Absolutely love this record. You know what? I've been getting hyped listening to it, getting ready for our match. Saturday, December 28th at Mr. Smalls. We're teaming up with amateur wrestler Reese Hayes again, you know? He's suplexing fools like crazy, you know? He's sick.
Yeah, dude, I'm not worried about that match, dude. Our opponents, they suck. I'm really into this Mexican novella right now. Jose Emilio Pacheco, great stuff. Just please, let me get back to it, man.
Look who it is. Brandon St. James and KC Ward. At Fungus Books and Records? I didn't even know you two punks knew how to read. Listen, I can't wait for me and Junie Underwood and Jack Pollock to beat the crap out of you two losers and amateur wrestler Reese Hayes at Get Warmer on the 28th.
You know, Nick's Wilde, it's no secret that everyone knows you're a Nickelback fan. So how about you go out that back door right where you came from and just screw right off?
Nickelback fan, KC Ward, you think or get out of here. Hey. Huh? No.
I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're A Gay
and His NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His Envy is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows from Bravo, Drag Race, and just about everything in between.
Listen to A Gay and His Envy on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts.
Well, hello, friends. I'm your pal in the mainstream media.
And I'm the Riz.
And you know, Riz, it takes years of strenuous, dedicated training before you're worthy to step inside a professional wrestling ring. But it takes even more time to develop complex, highly astute opinions about professional wrestling. Am I right?
That is correct. And you know where we can find that?
Yes.
On the Wrestling Mayhem.
That's right.
Sidekick Media Services. We are your sidekick in business for social media, video production, and more. Find out more at sidekickmediaservices.com.
Oh, dude, the Spits! Absolutely love this record. You know what? I've been getting hyped listening to it, getting ready for our match, Saturday, December 28th at Mr. Small's. We're teaming up with amateur wrestler Reese Hayes again, you know? He be suplexing fools like crazy, you know? He's
Sick. Yeah, dude, I'm not worried about that match, dude. Our opponents, they suck. I'm really into this Mexican novella right now. Jose Emilio Pacheco, great stuff. Just please, let me get back to it, man.
Look who it is. Brandon St. James and KC Ward. At Fungus Books and Records? I didn't even know you two punks knew how to read. Listen, I can't wait for me and Junie Underwood and Jack Pollock to beat the crap out of you two losers and amateur wrestler Reese Hayes at Get Warmer on the 28th.
You know, Nick's Wilde, it's no secret that everyone knows you're a Nickelback fan. So how about you go out that back door right where you came from and just screw right off?
Nickelback fan, KC Ward, you think? Or get out of here. Hey. Oh. No.
See ya, Get Warmer.
I'm Eamon.
I'm Merlin.
And we're a gay.
And his NB.
Are you a reality television connoisseur?
Do you like it discussed from an LGBTQ lens?
If so, A Gay and His NB is the podcast for you.
Hear us break down all your favorite guilty pleasure reality shows.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 880 Wrestling. Welcome inside of Dottie Block. Welcome to Thursday Night Fights. Our opening bout is scheduled for one fall.
One fall, nice hot start there by the lyrical gangster Matt Flash. And we only have a couple of more of these on Dottie Block here. Toddy Tondera here with TRK all day, every day.
That's
Tyler Ray Kendrick. That's what they've been.
Introducing first, coming to the ring by his department cohorts, Big Dev Swayze, and the reigning 880 hardcore champion, Dior Castro. Fighting out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, by way of Aiken, South Carolina, weighing in at 191 pounds, wearing number 32. This is Avalanche Adams.
Department of Jocks led here by Dior Castro. And it still makes me sick to my stomach, Tyler, that is our hardcore champion, the troublemaker Dior Castro. That's our hardcore champion.
Our hardcore champion. Oh. You gotta be kidding me these days.
Brandon St. James lugged that belt around with opponents like Effie, like Hoodfoot, and then Dior just took it off of him?
Dior Castro?
Of all Diors, Castro?
That's the one.
6-person tag action to start this off. Let's get it poppin'.
And his nightmare of an opponent fighting out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, representing the Steel City Killers. In the first line, weighing in at 157 pounds, he is the G.G. Allen of professional wrestling, and he is Satan's by God favorite saint. This is Brandon St. James.
Singles action to start things off. Brandon St. James, as we mentioned before, Dior Castro taking that championship title off of Brandon St. James, but mainly it was because of the Department of Jocks. They were the ones that got involved with that. So Brandon is on a solo tour to kill the Jocks. Big Jim Fridge knocked out last week. Avalanche Adams, BSJ one-on-one to open it up.
BSJ smelling blood in the water. I've seen death in his eyes earlier today speaking to him. And he's out for blood. And I want to see it.
If you are joining us on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, wherever you are, referee Tim in there making his debut for 880 Wrestling.
Big
Tyler,
debut.
that's Tim down there.
Big Tim.
Yeah.
Let's go, Tim. Hell of a match here to start his career at 880.
Of course, the fourth line has had a lot of run-ins with the Department of Jocks in the past. But you got to watch out with Avalanche Adams. He's got a crazy spinning back fist.
There's a reason why he wears stars on his pants. He thinks he's a star.
Yeah, he thinks he's getting up there. I mean, a win tonight over Brandon St. James could catapult him, but BSJ attempting to kill all these Jocks. Of course, coming up here too, Brandon St. James, Unholy Holiday.
Unholy Holiday.
Yeah, his big old mug is right there on the
Gotta
poster.
love it. Gotta love that mug.
Come down to Penn Brewery to see what we have cooking up here to end 2024. We will see everybody in the south side of Pittsburgh in 2025. Dottie Block, just a few more weeks, so thank you so much for joining in. Headlock there.
Headlock there.
By
Sizing
Avalanche
each other
Adams.
up early.
Yeah, right.
Test of might. Test of will.
We've been talking about the miles traveled now for Brandon St. James up and down the road. The scars starting to collect on his body. Just had a couple weeks in a row at Smashmaster Wrestling out on the other side of Pennsylvania in tag action. And then this past weekend in deathmatch parking lot action.
Deathmatch parking lot. Put your alarm on your car because it might get hit.
Big shoulder tackle there by A Double. Cannon in the chat, Hilljack in the chat.
What's up, Cannon?
Oh, big back forearm. Big news too, Cannon party coming up.
Big Cannon party.
Yeah. I'll see you there, TRK.
Oh, wait for the outfit. Wait for the outfit.
Duck under, big forearm shots here.
Oh, cocking back, rearing back, something serious.
Fastball down the middle. Oh.
Corner to corner.
And BSJ's really become the lifeblood of 880 Wrestling. Heard his great reaction coming out here to the Dottie Block crowd coming out. Oh, sunset flip. Two. Oh, just a two count. Arm drag takeover. And there you are at Penn Brewery.
There's
Brandon
that
St.
mug.
James, Unholy Holiday 2, baby.
2. Sequel's always better than the original.
Of course, right?
Yeah.
Of course. That's just how entertainment
Yep.
film go. I think something fell off the wall over there, but I guess that would happen.
These bodies are banging so hard in the ring, it's causing a ruckus here through Dottie Block. Chips coming off the wall, bricks falling out. You never know what's going to hit you.
Referee chip coming off the wall. Yeah, you're right. Oh, slap across the chest of A Double there by BSJ.
Brandon said, I'm taking a nipple home with me.
Great crowd tonight. Thank you, crowd, for showing up. If you see this in the future, I appreciate you.
You can tell it's the holidays. Around the holidays, everyone gets hungry for violence.
receive during the holiday season. Bounce against the rope. Oh, Big D grabbing the ankle of BSJ. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, super kick.
Big super kick. And then followed up by a kick to the gut, suplex.
Just a 2 count there. And Jock doing Jock's normal behavior, just like the lunch line in the cafeteria in high school. It's this pack mentality that has these jocks bouncing around like they do.
My brother was a jock when I was growing up, so I got all the bullying in my household.
I have no brother and barely any family.
Okay. I wouldn't say you're lucky.
I might be.
Might be.
I might be.
Nothing hits like a swirly from your brother.
Elbow to the gut there. Hammering away there. I mean, Double A's hanging in there. Duck under. Oh, that's like a spinning back elbow.
Gosh.
2. Oh. Spinning back hammer fist, spinning back elbow, all that kind of stuff is right up Avalanche Adams. It's up his wheelhouse. I mean,
repertoire,
yeah,
if you will. I know French.
Cocky, he's getting quicker in there. He's getting more confident.
You see it in his demeanor even on the way to the ring. Chest up, chin up, sunglasses. Gotta love sunglasses inside and at night.
And of course, Thanksgiving Bash 3, Brandon St. James unfortunately lost that hardcore championship due to partially Avalanche Adams, and that's what this BSJ Kills the Jocks tour is about.
Series of elbows here.
Bringing it around town. Oh, big on top elbow in the cover. 2. Oh, just a 2 count.
Avalanche Adams trying to plant that elbow directly in the middle of BSJ's chest. A lot of chest action in this one early.
Crush Gals, Cheaters, Peyton Grahamcracker in the chat. BHS looking on as usual. Taking too much time with Brandon against the ropes here. Duck under. Oh! Bit of a death crush lariat there. Clotheslines.
Down.
Drop kick down again.
The notable height difference there, Brandon St. James has to get up to execute such devastating clotheslines is impressive.
That's a great point, Tyler. He's kind of got to jump into a skyscraper a bit. Oh, Blue Thunderbomb! Look at the strength
Thunderbomb!
Look at the strength by
Wanting
BSJ.
more! Wanting more!
And that is just not enough punishments. BSJ kills the Jocks tour. Oh, come on! Dev Swayze up on the apron. How small referee Tim looks like in comparison to Big Dev.
Oh my God.
Clear him out of there, Brandon. Oh, nothing there.
Nothing doing.
Kick low. Two and oh my goodness! Tyler, I thought we were going to have
Brandon St. James still in this.
I thought we were going to have a big upset. What an upset that would be. We're closing out Dottie Block here in a couple of weeks, so we almost saw Jock beat a punk.
It's like Jamestown High School all over again.
It is.
Crowd clamoring for BSJ.
Avalanche Adams maybe taking too much time, though. Firing down, but here comes BSJ fighting from underneath.
Trying to fight back, trying to get down to the depths of Satan. You know, his favorite, Brandon St. James' favorite saint.
Slaps across the chest here. Look at the welts on Avalanche Adams. Look at that big black and blue mark on his arm.
Almost looking like a tattoo.
Yeah. Oh, taste of his own medicine, huh? Oh, shot right to the nose. Oh, pump kick.
Pump kick. Brandon St. James saying, have a taste. Have a taste.
And Brandon St. James calls that the 6-6-6-9, and you can ring it up for Satan's favorite saint.
Here's your winner. Here's your winner, Brandon St. James.
Brandon St. James dishing out punishment at the end. The 6-6-6-9, right? That's
oh, yeah. And you see a replay of that. 2 jocks down.
Oh.
At least 2 more left, and I think Big Dev Swayze is going to think twice about stepping into Brandon St. James's business once those 2 go one-on-one next week. What a match for Satan's favorite saint, and if you joined us here in Dottie Block in the past 2 years, you know Brandon St. James well, and he'll be joining us in the South Side too.
Brandon St. James on a tear here through these jocks. I might have to get him after my brother.
Crush Gal says 6669 is my bank pin. Go ahead and write that one down.
All right. I also need your maiden name.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That's
our
favorite.
next bout is an 8-person tag, and it is scheduled for 1. You guys did it.
Wouldn't be 880 wrestling without a couple of these big guys.
Clearing out the leftovers.
Introducing team number 1. First, from Columbus, Ohio, he is lycanthrope, misanthrope, Twitch extraordinaire, and 880 Wrestling's backstabbing bastard, Tyler Voxx. His tag team partner first is the Dream, Aren Daniel Norman. Also, the former 880 Wrestling Champion, the Eraser, Remy LaVey, and the reigning TNF Champion, and the self-proclaimed host of Thursday Nick's Fights, the Black Sheep, Nick's Wilde, and they are the Black Hand Society.
Black Hand Society ruling over all this evening, led by the DNF champion from outside the flock, Nick's Wilde. Nick's Wilde had some unfinished business left from last week from Reese Hayes and Mikey Montgomery. And Reese Hayes and Mikey Montgomery are both here tonight. Speaking about being here tonight, I'm feeling the groove tonight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Somebody getting pregnant tonight with this song.
Level 6, weighing in at 10,000 gigabytes, is your gigabyte Grizzly. This is Brohemoth. His tag team partners, first is Johnny Demise. And fighting on the external hall, weighing in at 249 pounds. This is There's Nothing Tougher Than Jeff Steele. Their tag team partner, representing the runway. This is Mr. Design, Tyler Klein.
Like I said in the intro, somebody getting pregnant tonight with this song playing. It's the return of the Mac. Good to see Brohemoth.
Brohemoth these days has been mentoring young Johnny Demise. They call themselves Death Watch. Brohemoth returning to 880 Wrestling with someone under his wing. The debut of Jeff Steele also this evening at 880 Wrestling.
No one harder than Jeff Steele. Maybe some of our viewers taking a look at Tyler Klein's attire. Lovely. Lisa Frank inspired. Yeah. Right, Lisa Frank?
I'm surprised Tyler Voxx could read. Tyler Voxx one of the cornerstones of the new Black Hand Society. From the back alleys of your city, this guy travels up and down the roads as well. Oh!
There we go.
Well, here's the thing about the Black Hand Society that we've been talking about. The room and the vibe has shifted. This company was once taken over by the Black Hand Society, but bit by bit, Tyler, we're taking that back.
Those were dark days, and they're behind us.
And speaking about behind, I think our audience,
they want to see more sportsmanship.
oh, and no bigger sportsman than Mr. Design.
I'm not gonna lie, that thing jiggled. That thing right there. Just something about wrestling and butts. You know what I'm saying?
Tyler Klein saying you could walk the walk, but Tyler Klein saying you could talk the talk, but can you walk the walk?
Can you do it?
Walk the catwalk.
Kiss.
No, I wouldn't want to see that. There's probably gross lips there from Voxy.
Let's get this thing started here.
Okay, that was a bell. That was.
There we go. Game on. Boop on the nose. We got a boop on the nose to kick this thing off.
Tyler Voxx, not one to be a fool made out of him. Known for smoking doinks in Amish.
Big doinker. Big doinker.
Been seen on Dottie Block with ADN. Oh!
Up the keister, down Main Street.
Turning into Dottie Block into Wedgie City here.
Wedge City. Let's get a t-shirt.
Tyler Klein, of course, a part of the runway. We've seen Tyler Klein recently in singles action here. We've seen Calvin in singles action here before. 52 and 51 respectively in this year's QWI.
What a treat to have the runway here at 880 Wrestling anytime.
Oh, obviously,
even when they're mano-a-mano, going singles, but they always say two's better than one.
Duck under there.
Oh!
Little cake attack from Tyler Klein.
Oh!
Hip attack there. Knocking over Tyler Voxx.
The cakes are out in full effect tonight.
Double arm, up and over. There we go. Of course, the runways and Den of Desire, best frenemies. The Den of Desire are here tonight to defend those 880 Tag Team Championships. We'll see them a little bit later on against members only.
Can't wait.
Here comes the debuting Jeff Steele.
Jeff Steele, nobody harder.
Yeah, look at Jeff. He's kind of like, shout out Big Jim Fridge, but he's like a fridge. He's built like a fridge.
Built like one of those fridges you keep in the garage that's full of Miller High Life.
My uncle used to have that, but we used to keep him on the floor.
Oh, is that right?
He did like garage floor.
Oh, hell yeah.
In Western PA, sometimes in the winter, your garage floor
is
or
the
your
fridge.
Or your porch is the fridge.
Yeah, save energy. That's what he was doing.
Oh. In no man's land, and here comes from outside the flock, Nick's Wilde. Of course, this week we found out that Nick's Wilde, Junie Underwood, and Jack Pollock will be in a 6-person tag at Get Warmer for Enjoy against the fourth line in Reese Hayes. But look at this.
Tyler Voxx taking a bite.
And if you want to talk about the QWI, Nick's Wilde debuting this year on the QWI.
Pretty impressive.
Oh, already in the top 200. And if you see, Tyler, Nick's Wilde, little by little, Nick's Wilde may be from outside the flock, but the flock now being the Black Hand Society, more of a leadership role.
Yeah, the point of the flying V, if you will.
The only one in the Black Hand Society with gold, with the neon gold, is Nick's Wilde. Nick's Wilde's kind of directing traffic out there. I wonder how Remy LaVey feels. Just a 2 count. Speaking of Remy LaVey, former 880 champion. Gianni Michael Enrico defeated Remy LaVey at Thanksgiving Bash 3 in our main event. Ooh, big slap across the chest.
Slap.
Looking on Tyler in the corner there.
Mama, there goes that man again. Tyler Voxx.
Oh, how nice. Blowing a kiss.
Blowing a kiss. Oh.
Oh, taking too much time with Mr. Design.
You can't do that.
And he's fired up, rolling through. Big tag to Jeff Steele.
Big tag. Here comes the thunder. Here comes the light. Jeff Steele.
Oh, here's 2 big boys.
Big meaty men slapping meat in the middle of the ring. That's what we'd like to see.
Oh, I'd like to see these two in a one-on-one match.
Absolutely.
Oh, well.
The magnitude.
Tyler Voxx doesn't want to see that, attacking Jeff Steele immediately, and in comes Brohemoth.
Did it while his back was turned.
You don't want to anger that big dog, Big Bear.
Nope. Say the rest of it.
Is there things I can't say in that? I just know I'm a big dog, Big Bear. Is it other stuff I can't say?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, very funny, very funny.
Sorry, partner. Sorry.
Be that as it may, we're live on TikTok.
We are.
If you want to join us on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, it would be nuts if I did, though.
That would be crazy.
Yeah. I would never. I would never. I just said it would be nuts.
Fighting out of the corner. Big headbutt. Remy LaVey trying to work him into the corner here. Beat down. Slap to the face. Remy LaVey dishing out the punishment, saying, I'm harder than Steele. Crowd getting behind. Tyler Voxx taking advantage here.
Oh! Knees to the back.
Knees. They don't go there.
No, they don't. Throwing down Jeff Steele is Tyler Voxx, too. Oh, just a 2 count there. 2. Oh. I was just informed. I stepped a minute away. Zay Garcia, Gianni Michael Enrico in our main event tonight. Reese Hayes, Mikey Montgomery, and the winner of that match, as we said last week, will fight Nick's Wilde at Brandon St. James Unholy Holiday 2. So we shall see. I mean, the 3 of those folks were in our ring. Mikey, Reese, and Nick's last week. And they all wanted a piece of each other, but right now, Johnny Demise. He's taking a piece of everybody. We saw him shredding the guitar. Eesh. Okay, all right. I thought he was going to twist his head off.
Well, look at his eyes. Looks like he wanted to.
Yes. Oh, what is going on here?
What's this? This looks ugly.
Oh, God. Knee on the temple, stretching his arm back. Oh, you can hear him on Dottie Block.
Get behind Johnny Demise. Killing all momentum.
Chopping down in the back there. Hanging against the ropes. Oh, nothing in the pole. I mean, Okay,
All right.
Brohemoth is in. Oh, clothesline. Ripcord, big headbutt.
I felt that.
Oh, elbow. And since Bro has been back, he's been reinvigorated. Get those Bro chants back. Oh, runaway train never coming back. Big splash in the corner.
We're hitting a 6.8 on the Richter scale, partner.
Oh.
Brohemoth might bring down the house here.
Oh, black hole slam. Cover. 2. Oh, Nick's Wilde, the black sheep's in there. Making room for Remy LaVey. Sling Blade, which is a BHS specialty. The Mind Eraser on top right now, signaling for the end. Oh. Oh, God.
No one harder. No one harder. Wow. Wow. Impressive move.
Guess who? Adrian's here. Oh. Oh, step up knee.
His jaw was just bouncing around there for a second.
Oh, little half and half.
Oh, devastating.
Crushed him. But guess who? The guitar shredder. Johnny D.
Johnny D, baby.
Oh, knee strike.
Just bodies all over the place.
Voxx didn't see Tyler Klein behind him. Flying cross body for Mr. Design.
Body on body, coming right at you.
Ripcord belly to belly.
Last one standing. Nick's Wilde.
Oh, Death Watch is in there. Johnny D and Bro. Oh.
Oh, devastating.
How you like them apples? We haven't seen that before.
Oh my goodness. The teamwork involved.
Wonder why they call that one. This new team of Death Watch adds something to the tag division, but Jeff Steele stealing a tag?
Jeff Steele's stealing a tag.
Jeff Steele? What are you doing,
Stop
Jeff
Steele.
Steele?
Come on, Jeff.
Oh! Voxx back in there, making connection with a forearm.
You gotta take advantage when you have your opponent down like that, because Tyler Voxx doesn't go down easy.
Oh. Oh, ripcord combination. Oh. Come on now. No!
No.
Bring it up. Black Hand Society.
Remy LaVey, the Black Hand Society.
Black Hand Society continuing their hot streak here, dishing out some replay here, brought to you by Sidekick Media. Knee to the back, and then a devastating ripcord. And just throwing Nick's Wilde on top of Jeff. 1, 2, 3, that's it. We seen last week Black Hand Society kicking someone out of the group. Weakest ones don't survive.
Well. Thursday Night Fights continue.
don't even think that microphone was on, but get the picture of what they were trying to do.
We get it.
Big multi-person action.
Coming in by first from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, a publisher's nightmare gentrifier, a guy named John. Also, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, generational talent, Joe Murphy, their tag team partner. First from Natchez, Mississippi, weighing in 170 pounds, they are no Mercy, Zeke, Mercer. Their tag team partners, he's the reigning 880 hardcore champion of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the picture-perfect athlete Dior, Castro. Everybody out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, by way of Charlotte, North Carolina, wearing number 1, Big Dev Swayze.
All right, well, that's team number 1. So many of them came to the ring at one time, I wasn't quite sure who is even inserting themselves into this one.
I didn't know the buddies had friends. I thought they just had each other.
Oh, somebody in the chat saying, let's go buddies. We don't need buddies support in the chat.
No, we don't. But thank you. Thanks, I hate it. How about that?
Tyler, are you ready for Skamageddon?
I'm ready for Skamageddon, baby.
First, from where the Wilde are, weighing in 265 pounds, they are the Bearcat, Haught. And from your local flower shop, keep the trans fan, Castro, Blaire, Zellith. From your local flower shop, here is the unbooted Tatiana. Here is Sunny Suntheimer, Sammy Suntheimer, and Alao Dreams. They are Psychedelic Dreams. And fighting out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, by way of 880, Donnie Block. He is Pittsburgh made. He is Pittsburgh paid. He is internationally. This is your king of Pittsburgh, so you all bow to MV
All right.
It means he's had relations overseas. Pretty impressive.
Big multi-person action, a lot of bodies in the ring. Big Dev Swayze just almost took MV Young's head out of his body there. Psychedelic Dreams, yep. Psychedelic Dreams, Keith Haught, Tatiana, MV Young against the Rogues Gallery of 880 Wrestling. Some of the DOJ, Zeke Mercer, some guy named John is back out here. Joe's back out here. They were out here at Sunglasses before for the pre-show.
Absolutely. Sunglasses inside and that time.
I also want to remind everybody it is the winter time. The winter time, so you don't need them.
Don't need them. It gets dark at 2:15 p.m.
No mercy. Zeke Mercer looks like they will be beginning this match for the Rogues Gallery. MV Young, team captain of 880, team captain of this specific team.
Pretty brave of them to start out.
Just a couple more weeks here on Dottie Block. Thank you so much for joining us. Thursday night fights here. Toddy Tondera alongside TRK all day, every day.
That's what they say.
Tyler Ray Kendrick. Nice rumble in the room tonight, as I always like to say. Yes, somebody said 10-minute chat ban for just saying buddies. That's correct. Come on now. Playing with his food a little bit is MV Young. Zeke Mercer, MV Young, no strangers to one another. They've met quite a few times one-on-one in this building. Sad to see this building go as it sort of just kind of collapses on us here.
Absolutely.
Oh! Bringing out that arm.
Bringing out that arm.
Oh! Of course, coming up here, just over a week, Brandon St. James's Unholy Holiday at Penn Brewery. Oh. Last time we saw Zeke Mercer, the Matriarchy, had a match against Psychedelic Dreams that ended in the Princess of 880, Amanda, slapping Sammy.
Offensive.
Oh, speaking about big slaps.
Big slaps here.
Big chop across the chest. In comes the stand user, the Bearcat Keith Haught, in with the gentrifier, some guy named John. And Keith Haught said, I want Dior Castro in here.
Okay. Wants to go after the hardcore champion.
Well, that's the thing about the hardcore champion, Tyler. He always does that.
Always does that.
That exact thing. I think Dior Castro's a little afraid of Keith Haught. I mean, Keith Haught being one of the backbones of 880 wrestling, with Dior Castro capturing the hardcore championship, it hasn't sat right with Keith Haught.
Absolutely not.
Keith Haught is very well respected in this locker room, and he doesn't want to see somebody like Dior Castro with 880 gold.
Keith wants more.
Keith always wants more. Oh, there we go.
Chops of their own.
Oh, Big D eating a bunch of Bearcat chops. Keith Haught says, I'm coming for you next, Dior, but here comes Joe Murphy.
Joe Murphy.
Mr. Hair in the Bun in for the Rogues Gallery. The unwilting Tatiana.
Joe Murphy's hair was born whenever he was born. It was in a bun.
Yeah, it came like that.
Yeah.
Somehow, yeah, you got like a hair tie was
already in.
There, yeah.
Already in.
Oh. And you want to talk about these two. I mean, these two have fought many times. At some point, some guy named John accused Tatiana of being missing when she was actually right in front of us the whole time.
Interesting.
They fought at the shop. They had a little pizza brawl at the shop. Oh!
Someone left with dough all over their face.
And it certainly wasn't Tatiana. Of course, the shop is where we'll be in the south side of Pittsburgh. Starting in 2025, you joined us on Dottie Block. Join us at the shop. People love this.
People want more.
People love this.
Yeah.
Cat scratch fever. People love that.
I'm people.
Yeah. Roll through. Oh, big uppercut there.
Uppercut. That'll put you to bed.
Can't wait for Pittsburgh to see what we can do, especially our young guns. We've had a couple successful shows at Penn Brewery. Crowds came out, had a lot of fun. But Thursday night fights in the city, I hope you all join us for that. Except for, well, people like John. I don't know if his contract's going to be extended.
No.
Oh! Dreamscape. And in comes
Sammy Suntheimer, baby.
And it's a pink out on Dottie Block. Oh, Dottie Block this evening. It's a whole thing I say. But now I can't because Zeke Mercer. Come on now.
They just had to do it. They just had to get involved.
Referee George in there separating the bodies. MV Young trying to get control of his team. Oh, come on now. John saying, MV Young, I think you're number one. Oh.
Just playing with their food in the corner.
That was like relatively legal, that tag. And Tyler, you could hear him.
This crowd's hot for Sammy.
You've seen Sammy grow so much in such a short time. He's been in there with MV Young, been in there with Tyler Voxx, been in there with Mikey Montgomery. You know, we've seen him do that Galaxy Sky High DDT. He partakes in something before each match. We haven't quite figured that out.
Haven't really quite. I know I touched it. It made my hand numb. So I don't advise it.
Oh, here comes the hardcore champion, Dior Castro. Picture perfect athlete, the troublemaker. He's always had a mouth on him, whether he's been in a coffin or not. He's always had a mouth on him.
You can always look at someone and say, like, imagine how many detentions they had growing up.
Oh.
Dior Castro, over 200.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, just a slapping away in the middle of the ring here.
Yeah. In comes Zeke Mercer, sliding through. Smooth as silk comes No Mercy. Cover here. Of course, Zeke Mercer's been around since the early days of 880 wrestling as well. I remember a certain time when Nick's Wilde and Zeke Mercer were a tag team and they were both friendly.
The days of old.
Oh, you know, good old 2 years ago in 3 months, you know?
Yeah.
Bounce against the ropes. Oh. Leaving their feet is Zeke Mercer to make that connection. Oh, Zeke dragging Sammy into the corner, and in comes Joe Murphy again. Oh. Of course, some guy named John, you want to talk about Thanksgiving Bash 3, some guy named John won that Battle Royal, which guaranteed him a title shot of his choosing. He hasn't decided which championship that will be for yet. Just a 2 count there.
Just a 2 count there. Sammy Suntheimer is not out of this.
But you wonder why Clayton King has been sucking up extra to John. I think Clayton King knows John has a title opportunity.
Absolutely.
Oh, super kick!
There goes that fire.
Comes Keith Haught. Oh! Big Dev is in. Bearcat on attack now.
Oh. Those size 15s are going down.
Oh, Joe didn't even have time to jump in. Look at the Bearcat firing up his squad here. A little bring it around town action. Boof. Planting Uranagi. Cover. Oh, come on. Good, there's Blaire Zellith. Oh, Clayton King has had it out for 880's new generation. Blaire Zellith has been hot on social media against Clayton King. But right now it's Alao and Zeke in the ring. Dream a catcher. Oh, no. Gentrifier, knock it down. Alao there. Eesh. Oh,
bodies are flying right now.
Up on the shoulders. Oh. Well, give him that. He does have bigger muscles than me, but not many.
Not many.
There is that big Galaxy DDT.
Straight from the Milky Ways, the Galaxy DDT.
Oh. Up and down.
Up and down from our hard champion.
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
MV doing MV things, knocking
big
out Dior.
Kick.
Oh, talking about a big kick, big boot.
Big boot. Biggest boots in the locker room. Chop, 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 chop.
That young man's chest is going to be so red tomorrow.
And raw. Red and raw.
Wait a second here. Dior, I think Dior tagging himself in. I mean, Keith Haught wanted a piece of Dior before, but Dior was avoidant. But when Keith was down, not so avoidant. backslide. And that's going to be it.
Cinched in the backslide.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners of the match, Haught, MBO, Tatiana, and Psychedelic Dream.
That's karma, baby. That's karma. That's what you get for trying to tag yourself in.
And I'll tell you what, Haught officially has pinned the 880 Hardcore champion, Dior Castro.
And pretty impressive. With this replay, you can see the sheer angle that Haught utilized to sink in that backslide, baby. And there was nothing the Hardcore champion could do at that point.
What a match that was. Blaire and Zellith still hot at Clayton King. Clayton King didn't do what Clayton King wanted to do tonight, and that was the end of the 880 Next Gen.
Try again next.
I guess that's what Pinky and the Brain did, but in the Buddies operations, I don't know who the Brains would be.
Nerf. And it's a party in the ring, baby.
Yeah.
Loving the music tonight.
Yeah, and we have so much more left in store. The 880 championship on the line. The 880 tag team championships on the line. We also got Mikey Montgomery, Reese Hayes. And I did have a pen, but I do no longer. Thank you. Pen from weeks ago.
Heck yeah.
We're going to keep everything going here with the lyrical gangster Matt Flash.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout is a tag team attraction, and it is scheduled for, you know this one? That's right.
And returning to 880 Wrestling for the first time since May.
Introducing team number 1. Now residing in Los Angeles, California, weighing in at a total combined weight of 360 pounds. Calvin G. Lewis, Malcolm Cambridge. This is members only.
Now, members only, I usually keep my distance from them in the locker room, Tyler, but they came up to me and they said, make sure you mention that we were in the inaugural 880 championship ladder match, and we were here before most of this locker room was.
Interesting. I do remember being in the crowd that night. And what a night that was.
Yeah, you were a crowd head there for a little bit.
I was there, yeah. Actually, there might be a photo or two out there of me going face to or looking.
Yeah.
A stare-off spot, if you will, maybe with one of the members only.
There's also a fan of 880 Wrestling who checked in with me this past couple weeks, and little Easter egg, they found you doing ring announcing here.
Oh!
This room, of course, is going to be the loudest of the night for these folks.
From the dead, at a total combined weight of 316 pounds. First, he is the cannabis Casanova Blizzy. His tag team partner is borderline indecent Marco Narciso. And they are the reigning 880 tag team champions. This is the Den of Desire.
Den of Desire defending the 880 Tag Team Championships for the first time, of course, at Thanksgiving Bash 3, defeated System Elite of the Black Hand Society for those title belts.
More like borderline very decent.
Interesting.
You gotta love the denim design.
That wasn't bad. Oh, this is, though.
This is horrible.
I mean, yeah.
Not very champion-like.
Referee Chip, I would say do something.
I don't know.
My opinion would be.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Okay.
There was no signal for that.
There it is.
Okay.
We are officially underway.
We kind of are. I guess we are, yes. Oh. You know what they say, the best way to get a crowd to be quiet is telling them to shut up.
Shut up.
They
yeah,
definitely will listen then. Oh.
I can't think of anything more. When
Calvin
someone tells me to shut up is to shut up.
thrown out of the ring. Nipsey Nash. Oh, roll through.
Oh.
Little lucha style from up in those purple clouds. Oh. Of course, Blizzy Blake, we mentioned Smash Master Wrestling had a big no ring this past weekend. Blizzy Blake was out there.
Blizzy Blake showing off here.
Oh!
Trying to put that shoulder right in the gut.
As you notice there, Tyler, putting all his weight in there, his back of his legs flying up in the air.
Cloud of dust coming off of him.
Yo, the height of that!
Oh. He was kicking the ceiling there.
People printed out their own Den t-shirts. Oh, God. Okay.
Ooh.
Right on the top of his head. Two. Oh, just a
Still
2
alive.
count.
Still alive.
Some of us are. Some of us aren't. That's why New Year's is cool. That's why I like New Year's.
Yeah.
Because it's like a reminder, like, you made it through this one.
You get to brag that you're still alive.
Yeah. For now.
For now, yeah.
Gets the ropes here. Oh, look at that.
Marco Narciso.
Sexy cover. Two.
Sexy cover.
Just a 2 count there. You know, everywhere Den of Desire goes, their posse follows. Oh, roll through. 2. Oh. And again, this is for the 880 Tag Team Championships.
This is for the gold, baby.
And just like here on Dottie Block, we're heading to the big city of Pittsburgh.
Big city.
If you folks want to join up here on production, Sidekick Media Services, here all the time, training new photographers and videographers and producers.
If you're funnier than me, you'd probably be really good at this, so.
Oh, up and over. Oh, big forearm there.
Big forearm.
Oh, a little drive-by tramp stamp there.
Gotta love it.
Yeah. Tell you something I'm going to miss. Not only am I going to miss all the action outside of the ring, I'm going to miss that brick wall. I'm going to miss that painting. I'm going to miss all that tape up there for some reason, you know.
I'm going to miss the one bathroom that goes to the basement.
Yep. That too.
I missed where I broke my ankle in this building. Missed that.
Yeah. Luckily, I didn't break my knee here. Oh, big shots in the corner there. Reversal. In comes Marco.
Displaying the teamwork here.
Oh, caught.
Oh, thwarted. Thwarted.
Tell you what, Calvin, that was such strength. Caught in one motion and planted back down onto Marco. I mean, as we talked about before, members only, they're nothing to mess with. They say they've been here longer than most of our students have been training here. I mean, the last time they met the Den, they did win.
They did win.
Oh, come on now. On the outside, Nipsey
They
Nash
just smacked him with some money.
I'd love to be smacked with some money.
He just smacked him with some money.
Oh, foot on the chest of Blizzy.
I can't think of a more disrespectful thing to slap someone with some money when they're in the middle of a fight.
Slap somebody with a rent check.
Ooh, all right, that's worse.
Oh, high kick there. Malcolm Cambridge considers himself the shooter of the two. I I guess maybe that's why the bandana is there.
Yep.
It's kind of like, I'm that one.
Yeah.
I'm that one.
I'm gonna fight.
And he does. Look at that. Confidence oozing from this young man. Be something going into Brandon St. James's unholy holiday with members only as tag team champions. You know, they say, I mean, I think you've even said it, TRK, is your first defense is often your hardest. You don't know what to expect.
You don't know what to do. They're coming for blood. Exactly how you earned them is exactly how they're coming for you.
Oh, man.
More with the money.
I know Nipsey has more money than most of us, but like.
He's rubbing it in.
Jeez.
Literally and figuratively.
Unfamiliar territory is Blizzy Blake. Oh, what do they have cooking here?
Some members only magic. Members only magic for you.
2. Oh, referee Chip says that is only 2. Again, big shout out to the YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch chats. 880 Wrestling here, Thursday Night Fights. Thank you for joining us. If you're on TikTok, leave a message for sure.
You can follow me on TikTok if you want.
Oh.
We're on there.
Springboard cross body. Holy crow. What's your TikTok?
Tyler Ray Kendrick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds familiar.
It's about branding.
Yeah.
Gotta keep them all.
Hey, I'm Toddy Tondera at Instagram. I do the same thing.
Sick.
Tag in. Marco's in.
Marco.
Malcolm is in. Oh.
Showing us why he's half of the tag team champions here.
Look at that. Oh, this new purple hijinks from Marco. Oh, boot to the gut. Big DDT.
Big DDT.
Cover here. 2. Oh, just a 2 count. The doctor in the chat. Crush Gals. Who else is there? Is Cannon still here? Embly.
Cannon.
Put some cheese in that chat. Looking for the death of Dill is Marco, but Nipsey Nash is dealing out money again.
You're trying to pay off Chip. Don't do it, Chip.
Oh, goodness.
Don't do it, Chip.
Low blow to the respectful hog of Marco Narciso. And, oh, big super kick.
I heard that and felt it. I am disgusted right now. Chip would even just think about it.
Popping up. There we go. Here comes Marco. When Marco's got that fire in his eyes, nobody can stop him. Oh, Inzaguri. Blizzy Blake. Flying. Bethadil in the center of the ring. Marco with the cover. 2. And you better ring it up, Den of Desire.
Here are your winners, the Den of Desire.
Marco Narciso.
Yeah, look at that, Deathadil.
Deathadil covers with a big spoon. That's what big spoons do. 1, 2, 3. Ring it up for the champs.
More of a little spoon, so I wouldn't know that.
Oh yeah. I like the little spoon sometimes.
Marco Blizzy Blake, Den of Desire, defeats members only here. And one of our closing shows on Dottie Block. What an honor to have them as the 880 Tag Team Champions. Crush Gal says, Den on a roll. Yeah, give some butter. Celebrating as usual. We're still waiting to see what we have in mind for that unholy holiday.
Big matches going on here.
But this is going to march right on. It's going to march right on.
March right on. I don't want any money from you.
I think they were trying to get Nipsey Nash's money off him. Why wouldn't you?
It's probably counterfeit.
Whoa.
Probably counterfeit money.
I saw that, Matt.
Get one of those counterfeit markers.
Ladies and gentlemen, moving on. Ladies and gentlemen, moving on. Ladies and gentlemen, moving on. There we go. See, third time's a charm.
Yeah, why not?
Our next bout is scheduled for one. You guys are getting so good at this.
Championship title on the line.
Introducing first, fighting out of Pittsburgh's daddy, Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 155 pounds. This is the young and reckless Zeke Garcia.
Ripping up the Brandon St. James Unholy Holiday poster. I mean, those are quite expensive at Staples. The Puerto Rican classic, the black top bully, Zeke Garcia.
These flyers don't grow on trees, okay?
At least not the printer ink does.
Yes, exactly. Zeke Garcia coming out in a bulletproof vest. He better keep that on.
It's not such a bad idea. Originally under the tutelage of Derek Dillinger to start things off at 880 Wrestling. When we first opened the doors, it was Cleveland and Pittsburgh every week.
A great word, tutelage.
And next out is the new 880 champion. Was that you in there?
That was you.
And his opponent, fighting out of New Kensington, Pennsylvania, by way of the motherland, weighing in at 190 kilograms, standing 15 centimeters tall, is the reigning 880 wrestling champion and the Italian strongman, Gianni Michael Enrico.
The Italian strongman. Oh, there we go. A lot of, for the second week in a row, a lot of Gianni signs in the crowd. The oh boy, I was just having fun before that guy said something.
What a bummer. Have to clean that mic off.
The person that looks like CL in the crowd, as we like to call that person, CL on the DL.
CL on the DL.
Has Gianni signs. And of course, regular CL is on camera tonight.
Thank God.
Don't look at me, Zay.
Yeah, we can't help you.
Zeke Garcia and I have an interesting connection. It's so interesting that I don't know it, but when I am on commentary, he always bugs me. We don't even talk the whole day. And then when I'm up here, he bullies me. He does a lot of different things.
Wild.
And that's a reaction worth tuning in for.
Crowd chanting Buck, Ohio.
Yeah, it's hunting season, I guess. So they want to they want to hunt often in Ohio.
Yep, they want you to go Buck, Ohio.
Yeah. Deer overpopulation, it's a whole thing.
Yeah, it could be short for Buckeye, who knows?
Oh, watch out! Oh. Turning his back one too many times is Gianni Michael Enrico. And the black top bully of Cleveland taking over. Oh, reversal. Oh, from buckle to buckle.
GME taking him for a ride early.
Big side slam by the champion. Oh, I think there's Zay Garcia trying to call timeout here.
I can't call timeout in a championship match.
And much like the Steelers decimated the Cleveland Browns, Gianni is on attack on this Cleveland kid here.
Trying to rip up someone.
Oh! CL on the DL and friend taking it to
the Bills fan. She's coming through with the sign damage.
Yeah, somebody in the chat said hashtag Bills Mafia.
Bills Mafia is here in full effect.
Oh, big boot. Oh, reversal. Oh, face first into the post.
To the face.
Young Sadie just screaming, holding that Gianni sign. Zay Garcia talking his smack.
Zay Garcia looking down the lens there, and I didn't like it. I didn't like the look on his face.
Zay Garcia, not only a regular in AIW, had some stints in the summer shows at Enjoy Wrestling up in Canada in Greektown. His hair is curlier now, so that's also a different thing.
Mm-hmm.
Bounce against the ropes. Oh!
Doesn't get as poofy because of the humidity in the winter.
The question is here, Zay Garcia has controlled this match, but is he taking too much time here? Gianni is the first two-time 880 champion for a reason.
You got to think, you can't be too lackadaisical here.
Nah.
You got to put the champion away when you get the chance.
Of course, Gianni, Michael Enrico, once part of the Dangerous Knights crew, realigned with David Lawless at Thanksgiving Bash 3. We haven't seen Lawless since.
Where's he been?
I don't know. I think that story is yet to have its ending. David Lawless seems to be affiliated with Johnny Michael Enrico still. Jimmy helped us defeat the Black Hand Society. Regardless of GME's allies, through his run here at 880 Wrestling, he's always had gold around his waist.
He's got a taste for it. Once you get a taste, you can't stop tasting it.
Former tag team champion as well. We do know, coming up here at Enjoy Wrestling's Get Warmer, he has a contract to fight anybody he wants from Enjoy Wrestling. We have yet to see or hear what he has in store, but we will see him at Get Warmer with Enjoy. Oh! Zay Garcia laying in those lariats, but GME staying on his feet. Oh. Chop to the back. Oh!
Devastating right.
Bounce against the ropes, ducking under. Oh, collision, it's center ice, and they're both down, Tyler.
They're both down. Bodies are hitting here.
Referee Tim in there. Count going up. Audience here on Dottie Block behind GME. And that energy from the crowd, it looks like GME can feel it. Oof.
No. Gianni's saying no.
You're damn right, TRK. Oh. 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 Forearm shot there. Bounce against the ropes, stuck it under the clothesline. And the power and prestige.
Showing the strength from the champion.
Ooh, just a 2 count.
Something came over Gianni Michael Enrico in that moment. Did you see that?
Yeah, stalking his prey. Taking a minute. Zay Garcia slow to get up. Uh-oh!
He's in the crosshairs.
Looking in for that Sicilian sleeper. Oh. Oh.
Just bit him.
Did he?
He was biting him.
Sheesh. over the back and down. Gianni trying to get out of the ring, but the cover here, 2. Oh, just a 2 count.
I can't believe it. He's like, oh my God, I bit him in everything. That's how they do in Cleveland. They bite.
Yeah, Cleveland are a bunch of biters,
They
if
bite.
anything. Yeah.
They'll bite you.
Yeah. Zay Garcia attempting to motivate himself here. Taking too much time with the strong man. And here we go. Cinched and locked in.
Locked,
Sicilian
loaded.
sleeper. Sicilian.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, Gianni Michael Enrico victorious here on Dottie Block. And that's something that I've said so many times. The GME, another victory here on Dottie Block. Please join us here before our big move to Pittsburgh.
The replay here.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the winner of the match, the reigning 880 heavyweight champion, Gianni Michael Enrico.
And we still got one more for you. Mikey Montgomery, Reese Hayes, they're both vying for that TNF championship of Nick's Wilde. They both want a piece of Nick's. They both want a piece of one another. And we will see what happens here for the main event.
Everyone wants a
Ladies and
piece.
gentlemen, before we head to our main event of the evening, some checks, some balances. First off, we'd like to thank Sidekick Media Services, who brings us to IndieWrestling.us, to Twitch, to YouTube, and TikTok.
And TikTok.
Up there on sound, I see Blaire. Is that something different? All right, everybody give a round of applause up there for sound.
Yeah, it's Blaire Zellith over there.
On commentary tonight, first, bringing color to the booth.
Color.
Very interesting.
Want to pop up?
Pop.
Pop. All right.
Pop.
And his tag team partner, my brother from another mother, mine and all your favorite. Pop up! It's Tony Tondera!
Check out this, Tyler. Now I'm going to pop down.
And I'm going to pop up. Oh!
Of course, your hardest working men of the evening, 3 officials for the evening, referee Tim Cypress, and my favorite puppy, George Ross.
George Ross is up for a Respectful Hog Award via IW Guide.
Lyrical gangster, Matt Flash.
There's Matt Flash over there.
Matt Flash.
LGMF.
Lyrical gangster.
Yep.
And now we have crescendoed to our main event of the evening. It is scheduled for one fall.
The doctor says, do they serve beer at this venue? No.
No, but you can bring it.
Main event feel. Let's see what kind of attitude amateur
Big
wrestler
match.
Reese Hayes brings to TNF.
Big match here. Oh, coming out with the titties out.
Fighting out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, standing 5'5", weighing in at 175 pounds. He is the longest reigning 880 wrestling champion. This is amateur wrestler Reese Hayes.
He's going the distance.
And in recent times, we have seen a different vibe with Reese Hayes. When Reese Hayes started out here, he was a lot more happier, a lot more in tune with the 880 locker room, but after a recent stint of losing streaks,
Feeling different.
feeling a little different tonight.
Different vibe here.
And this young man is tough as a woodpecker's beak. The last time he went one-on-one with Reese Hayes, it was 880 match of the year via True Prince of Pro.
Of Scott Township, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 173 pounds, this is Mr. Thursday Night Super Sonic Mikey Montgomery!
Always excited to see Mikey Montgomery here at 880 Wrestling. He's been in there with MV Young, Lee Moriarty, again Reese Hayes, recently up here with Sammy Suntheimer, tagged with Keith Haught. This young man has been on fire.
And just like his song said, he's ready to go right now.
Mikey Montgomery. All right, here we go for our main event here. Mikey Montgomery still waiting for that first singles championship. He might have to get through Reese Hayes to get to Nick's Wilde.
He doesn't want to show any sportsmanship here.
No, that's
All
what
business.
I said, TRK. It's a different Reese we've been seeing.
All business.
I don't know what's been going on in his mind. I don't know that many do. I mean, he's still with us here in the locker room. He still supports 880 Wrestling. But something's different about him.
Could be the facial hair. It could be everything. You know, when someone's standing on business, you can just feel it. It's his aura.
That's a good point, TRK. Oh. Working that arm here, of course, submission specialist. I mean, suplex specialist as well. So if Mikey Montgomery starts working on those wrists, working on those arms, that could be a disadvantage, you know, taking some plays out of the playbook of Reese.
Reese knows he's got a lower center of gravity. You can see his quads just popping right now.
Spinning around here. The last time these two met one-on-one, Reese Hayes victorious. Will that happen tonight? Both these contenders for their TNF championship have staked their claim, and they've talked to me about this. I mean, sometimes, you know,
They're confiding in you?
Sometimes I could be a manager of a general sense.
Yeah.
And they both said, I want a shot at that TNF championship.
Not a bad idea.
Oh, senton.
To the back.
Flying through the air. You want to talk about Smashmaster? Mikey and I were up at Smashmaster a couple weeks ago. Mikey Montgomery had a match with Squid Sterling up there.
Great name.
Oh, getting that arm here. Oh, we've seen this from Montgomery before.
Taking us to Annie Ann's for a pretzel.
And not the cinnamon sugar kind either. This is Chris Boswell setting up for 3 points, baby. Right through the uprights.
And it's good.
Much like all of Chris Boswell's field goal attempts.
Absolutely.
Whoop, 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 whoop. And here comes Mikey, head of steam into the corner.
Little Zoidberg action.
Oh, spinning around town to cover. 2. Oh, just a 2 count there. Once again, our main event, TRK, all day, every day. Tyler Ray Kendrick here.
That's what they say.
Toddy Tondera here. Thursday Night Fights, 880 Wrestling. Mikey Montgomery, Reese Hayes, battling over the #1 contendership for Nick's Wilde's TNF Championship. Oh. Kick to the gut there. We mentioned Enjoy Wrestling a little bit earlier. Amateur wrestler Reese Hayes will be with his boys, the fourth line, in 6-man tag action at Enjoy Wrestling's Get Warmer against Junie Underwood, Jack Pollock, and Nick's Wilde.
Fourth line will be there to raise HE double hockey sticks.
Deadlift German suplex from Reese.
Pretty impressive. Mikey was in control early.
These two have a lot to prove still. I mean, Reese Hayes, former 880 champion. He had a huge hot streak, maybe the hottest streak we've seen, but since losing that championship via the Black Hand Society, via Nick's Wilde, it's been a little rough go for Reese Hayes since
that
then.
suplex was really fast.
Yeah, right?
I want to get a speedometer on that thing.
Reese Hayes has always been quick. He's always been athletic.
Crowd divided here.
Yeah, right? It's a nice bit of a rumble there. Oh. Shot to the back. Oh, bouncing off! Almost like a trust fall, but ended up being like a back elbow. Both down in the center of the ring now. Tupac family starting the cheers up for our boys. Tupac family, I hope I see you in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, get on 28.
Oh, God.
That looked ugly.
They've been there before.
Meaning, like, it would hurt really bad.
Oh, man.
Ugh.
Taken an advantage of an opportunity. Reese Hayes has always been very, very smart at that. Oh, Mikey struggling to the ropes. Oh,
Reese Hayes keeping it on there.
Well, Reese Hayes, I mean, he's locked in. He wants to get that neon gold or back around his waist, but he knew by DQ he's out.
Do it.
Dropping Mikey down again. Yeah, Crush Gal said, I think Reese Hayes had about 30 title defenses in 9 months. Oh, look at that.
Fisherman?
Yeah, that Plex almost looked perfect. Oh, over the back, just throwing Mikey around like a sack of potatoes.
Just like how when you have a bunch of pillows on your bed, you just toss them before you go take a night's sleep, toss them around just like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I have gotten new sheets recently. They get too warm too quickly.
Yeah, proud of you.
Bounce against the ropes. Oh, look at that. He's even shifty enough to confuse Mikey Montgomery, and that's hard to do. A little guillotine here.
How's he still on his feet?
Guillotine. You don't say the double L's. Locking it in. Could we have a new #1 contender for the TNF Championship? Oh my gosh. Oh. Imagine tit for tatty or TRK.
Trying to chop the tree down.
Caught him. Oh. What was that? I don't know that I've seen that before.
That made the titanium in my leg quiver.
Oh. Blocking the high kick, goes low, and then kick to the mush here. Cover. 2. Oh. Just a 2 count.
2 count.
You can see the fire coming in Mikey's eyes now, too. And working on that leg.
Mikey Montgomery making sure only one of them walks out of here tonight.
Yes. Mikey is up, but looks like he's limping around. Reese is yet to get up. Referee George Ross says Reese is still in it. Reese does not quit. Young Sadie in the front row looking sad as ever to see Reese get beat up.
Sadie's beside herself right now.
Oh! Suplex of the snap variety and the cover. 2. Oh. Interesting fun fact, the last time Mikey Montgomery and Reese Hayes fought, that was for the TNF Championship. And guess who joined me on commentary? Nick's Wilde. Nick's Wilde did.
He called it.
Oh, roll through here. Oh. Crushing those calves. A lot of different things going on here. Mikey, you see grit in his teeth, putting all the energy into this.
Mikey Montgomery with an eye-raising.
Could this be it for Reese Hayes? Reese Hayes struggling to get to the ropes here. Mikey positioning himself, grabbing the foot there, trying to get the momentum on his side, but Reese is dragging Mikey. Oh, broken.
Just getting there.
And Mikey Montgomery knows he has 5 seconds, and he's going to take at least 4 of them. Heck of a match. You're right.
Yeah, no kidding. A little bit of frustration showing there from Mikey Montgomery.
You'd be frustrated too if you're as good as Mikey Montgomery and haven't had those singles gold yet.
Absolutely.
I mean, IW Guide, he is the IW Guide champion, but no champion of 880s yet.
The stink face? Oh, okay.
The greatest moment in professional wrestling.
I think it's the greatest move. Zoidberg. Is he a Zoidberg guy?
Is he a Zoidberg guy? Of course he's a Zoidberg guy. Everyone's a Zoidberg
should
guy.
be.
Oh, God, except
Big
for Reese Hayes.
answer.
Yeah. Oh, slap across the chest here. Oh, God. This is not a wrestling match anymore. This is a straight-up street fight in a ring.
This is a fight.
Oh, roll through.
Roll through.
Goodness!
Oh.
Rolling German suplex. 2 and 2 count, TRK.
That was all quads. That was all quads.
Struggling.
You see here, quads again.
Struggling
and you're holding it.
to get to their feet. Reese Hayes is up at holding that knee.
Squeeze some glutes. Glute strength.
Some Mikey fans chiming in, some Reese fans chiming in. All the faces back here looking on. What a nice house this is for TNF. Thanks for coming out, folks.
Good looking ass house.
Oh. Oh. Little meteor action. Cover. 2. What is it going to take?
These competitors are digging deep down in their repertoire. Thinking back to their SmackDown 2006 creative player days.
I always do the GM modes and the career mode, stuff like that. Love that kind of stuff.
My Stephanie McMahon was unstoppable.
Oh, looking to cut some of that bread. But gets caught up in the ropes there. What does Reese have in mind? Yo!
What is that?
2 and oh! This is living up to expectations. True Prince of Pro. Hope you're watching, buddy.
Replay here brought to you by Sidekick Media. Reese Hayes showing off something new.
Oh, straps back down.
Straps down.
The frustration showing of Reese Hayes.
Straps are down.
I think looking for a Saito suplex, blocked by Mikey Montgomery. Elbows to the back of the head. Back of the neck, but over the top. Oh, sunset flip, shoulders down. 2 and 2 count.
Close one there.
But a slice bread. Cover. 2 and
Ever so close.
What a match. Both of these contenders vying for Nick's Wilde's TNF championship. They've all made such a claim for that. The #1 contendership. What a match this has been.
You could only hope for a match like this tonight. Damn it, we got one. Roll there. Shoulder tackle.
On his horse now. Up, down. 2. Reversal. 2. Oh.
Trading some pins there.
Going a mile a minute here. Get out of the way, George. Wait a second here.
Hey,
oh!
Reese!
TRK, I don't know if that was on purpose or by accident. Reese Hayes is reacting as if it was by accident. George Ross inadvertently pulled into the action. Mikey and Reese are both down.
Both competitive.
George down, Mikey and Reese down.
What's going on?
What is this? What is this? It's Remy LaVey?
Remy LaVey.
Wait a second here.
Wait a minute.
Duck under. Nick's Wilde is here. Nick's Wilde is planted.
Reese Hayes taking a little bit of that frustration out.
Oh, the three of them now.
Let's look at a match here.
All want this TNF championship. Reese is ripping Mikey off to get a piece of Nick's himself, and now Mikey says, Reese, it's my shot.
I want to hit him. I want to hit them so badly. Ooh.
Oh, God. Firing back and forth here. Oh, I got to do something about this.
Toddy.
I don't usually come down to the, I don't usually do much in a t-shirt, but I've got to see what happens here. I usually don't do this in a t-shirt.
Nick's Wilde just shoving George out of the way. They're smacking the bell. And Chip's trying to get in there. Mikey Montgomery. Here comes the locker room. Try to break this thing up. No one can hold anyone back here. Everyone. Sammy, Suntheimer, Joe, everyone's in the ring right now trying to separate these two. Mikey Montgomery storms through everybody. All hell is breaking loose here at Dottie Block. It's taking the whole locker room to separate these two. Toddy Tondera down there. Toddy telling Nick's Wilde to get lost. The crowd getting behind Toddy Tondera. Just uncalled for.
You can cut it. You can cut it, Blaire. How's everybody feeling, first off?
Pretty damn good, Toddy.
Now, what I saw here to end one of the last Thursday night fights in our building, it's not gonna look like this, Knicks. Now, the main event of this evening was supposed to be for the TNF Championship #1 contendership. And because of the Black Hand Society, it seems like we don't have one now, do we?
Sure don't.
Not so fast, Black Sheep. You know, in just a little over a week's time, down at Penn Brewery in Pittsburgh, PA, we've got a show coming up. Brandon St. James's Unholy Holiday. You guys gonna be there? You gonna be there? So, Knicks, right, you have nothing to do. And you're right, we don't have a #1 contender, but you know what we do have? 2 #1 contenders.
We got a triple threat match on our hands.
So at Brandon St. James's Unholy Holiday, Nick's Wilde will be defending the TNF Championship against both Reese Hayes and Mikey Montgomery. In Black Hand Society, get roast.
You heard it, folks. Friday, December 20th at Penn Brewery for the TNF belt will be a triple threat match. Nick's Wilde, Mikey Montgomery, amateur wrestler Reese Hayes, Tyler Ray Kadrick, Toddy Tondera. We'll see you next week. Get ready.